Alright guys, in this video I'm going to teach you exactly how to set up Google Ads for your auto repair shop. We're going to dive in and teach you exactly how to find the correct keywords to bid on, how to spy and find out how much your competitors are paying to appear at the top of the page, and also the two biggest mistakes that you need to avoid when setting up your Google Ads campaign. And not only that, I'm going to teach you exactly how to write the ads that get the clicks, that get the clients, that gets that money into your pocket. If this sounds like something that you want to learn for your business, make sure to not skip anything in this video because you might miss something important. But without further ado, let's dive into the tutorial right now. Bang, we're in the Google Ads dashboard right now. The very first thing we want to do isn't actually create the campaign, all right? The first thing we want to do is find the correct keywords to bid on and see exactly how much we should be paying to appear at the top of the page when somebody Googles car mechanic near me or any keywords relevant to that, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the left-hand side of tools, and we're going to go to planning and then keyword planner. Now we just want to tap on the big old discover new keywords right here, and we're just going to type in a search term that people would normally search up to find a car mechanic business, an auto repair shop, just any of these different keywords, right? So we're just going to type up car mechanics near me. Now we just want to change the location to our exact location. So we're just going to tap on this here, and we're just going to type in the nearest city. So for me, that's Melbourne. This is just so we get the most relevant data when it comes to clicks and cost per clicks. Now just remove the big area that's automatically targeted and just keep it on the specific city next to you. Tap on save. Now don't touch anything or don't scroll anywhere right now. What we need to do right now is tap on average monthly searches, okay? Now this will bring down the highest search keywords per month for this business, all right? So as you can see here, we've got mechanic near me, 10,000 to 100,000 searches monthly. Monthly. That is ridiculous. There's so many shit cars out there not working. That is absolutely ridiculous how many searches that's getting right now. Now what I want to show you right here is a top of page bid low range and high range, okay? So this is how much other advertisers, so other car mechanics, are paying to appear at the top of the page when somebody Googles in mechanic near me, right? This particular keyword. So I'm going to show you exactly what that looks like right now. So as you can see here, I've typed in mechanic near me and we have one sponsored result right here, okay? So this is an ad. Usually there's about 3 to 4 of these. It is a Sunday, and I know a lot of mechanics don't run ads on Sundays, so I'm probably just getting one right now for that exact example, right? As you can see, they're closed as well. But how Google Ads works is you only get charged when somebody clicks on your ad, okay? So if I click on his ad right now and go to his landing page, I will charge him anywhere from $1.92 to $7.12, all right? So that's how much he's going to pay for me to click on it. He doesn't pay if I just look at the ad and scroll past it. He doesn't pay for that. He only pays if I click on it. So that's exactly how Google Ads works. Now what we want to do is we want to grab all the keywords that are relevant to us and bid on these, right? So we're going to start paying when people tap on our ads, but we need to set in a bid. And our bid is going to be the top of page bid high range, right? This is what we want. So just make sure to remember what the top of page bid high range is on average when you add up all of your different keywords, okay? So let's go through here and just grab all of these. If you're a mobile car mechanic like this one here, I would suggest that you have a separate campaign based around being a mobile car mechanic. This way you're super relevant to somebody who types up that keyword. Car service near me, car repair near me. So I'm just gonna grab all these keywords here and we're just gonna tap on copy because there's more than enough monthly searches for us to run a complete campaign just based around these few keywords, right? You can obviously make more campaigns based around specific things like AC repair. Obviously that gets a lot of searches. So you could have a campaign specifically built out for that. So you're hyper relevant to what the searcher is searching, which is exactly what makes Google Ads good, right? This is how you get good results on Google Ads, is just being relevant to what they search, okay? If somebody typed up car AC repair near me and I saw an ad that was just based around being a general car mechanic and then one that was based around AC repair, obviously I'm going to click on the one that's specifically stating AC repair, okay? So that's a little golden nugget for you right there. Let's just tap on copy right now. We're gonna paste these over into our notes so we can use them later on, all right? But like I said before, just remember the top of page bid high range on average. For me, it's around $7. So I've pasted those in my notes. I'm gonna go over to my campaigns right now and we're gonna start actually creating the campaign. So just tap on new campaign, tap on it again. Now the objective type, what we wanna pick is going to be leads, okay? You only want to select sales if you're getting payment before you're seeing the client, But if you're getting leads, so somebody's getting a quote or they're putting their car in and then they pay you after you do the job, then you want leads, okay? Now that's basically what every single auto repair shop and mechanic does, so I would just definitely go with leads. Now for conversion goals, I have a full separate video that's completely free on YouTube. It's linked straight down in the description on exactly how to set up conversion tracking for your business. So make sure to watch that after you've watched this video. You've got plenty of time after you watch this. You don't need to urgently do this. So let's tap on add a goal, and we're going to put in phone call leads as well, just for the moment. And we're going to tap on continue. Now let's go down to selecting a campaign type. The campaign type that is best is search, right? It's our ads showing up when people search on Google search for mechanics near me, auto repair shops near me. Our ad will pop up when somebody types up that. Right, this is exactly what we want. Everything else here is not good. Okay, they're all shit. Performance Max is the only one that's semi all right, but even that's shit. So just go with search, it's where you'll make all your money. All right, so the way that we want to reach our goal is going to be website visits. We don't want to use phone calls because it'll start a phone call campaign and they're really bad. They won't get any impressions. And we don't want to use lead form submissions. Even though we want lead form submissions on our website or people to call us from our website, we do not want to select this one right here because it'll use Google's lead forms, which are really bad. They get you a bunch of dud leads, all right? I'm just gonna paste in the demonstration website that I'm gonna be using today, like this, and then we're gonna tap on continue. Now for the campaign name, just label it based around the keywords that we're using. So we're going around the keywords of car mechanic near me, and the type of keyword we're going to use is exact, all right? You're not gonna understand what the exact bit means just yet, but you will later on. But yeah, we're going to go around the fact that it's going to be car mechanics near me. That's the whole campaign. If this was based around AC car repair, we'd wanna label it that so we'd know as well. All right, so what we're gonna do now is tap on continue, tap on start new. Now here's the first mistake that basically every new advertiser makes when it comes to setting up Google Ads, is they start their bidding strategy on conversions because Google forces you onto it straight away. When instead, you should be doing this on clicks and setting in a maximum cost per click. If you remember, the maximum cost per click was around $7 for us. Like when we had all of our keywords beforehand, I'll whip it up on the screen so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah, the top of page bid range for us was around $7 on average for all of them. Right, now let's explain this really quickly so you actually understand it. When it comes to bidding strategies, there's conversion focused ones and clicks focused ones. Right now, if you start this on a conversion focused bidding strategy with no conversion data in your Google Ads account, it's going to spend a ridiculous amount of money to figure out how much people should be converting on your page for. By the way, if you don't understand what converting means just like calling your business or filling out your inquiry form, okay? That's when somebody converts on your page or ad. All right, so basically if Google doesn't know how much to spend, it'll spend a shit ton of money and you'll hate your life, right? So you wanna start this on clicks, setting a maximum cost per click, and this way it's not gonna spend ridiculous amounts of money to get clicks and conversions on your ads. You're actually gonna train Google Ads on your own data, on your own conversion data, and then you can flip it to a conversion-focused bidding strategy with a target CPA, which is you basically saying how much you want a conversion for based off your history. Like if you're getting conversions for $20 to $30, you can put in a target CPA of $30, okay? Now that you know how that works, let's skip on past this now, tap on next. I want to remove Google search partners and display. By the way, if you could please like the video, helps me out heaps. Now what we're gonna do is put in our locations, all right? So what we want to do is tap on enter another location. I'm going to teach you the advanced way that marketing agencies do this. All right, this is the exact way that I do it. Tap on advanced search. We're going to tap on show all areas. And then we're going to type in just one of our target locations. So just say it's Chadstone. We're going to tap on include. Now, there's two different ways to do this targeting. I'm going to show you the good way off the start, then I'm going to show you the really lazy shit way that is horrible that I see other YouTubers talk about and doing. All right. It's not the proper way to do it. So let's go through, let's show you the proper way right now. So we want to go through and target all these postcodes and zip codes, just like this. The targeting is a little bit annoying because you're kind of going to crawl through here and tap on every individual one, but it gives you the ability later on to do bid adjustments based on different areas, okay? For example, if Camberwell up here, I get a lot of clients from Camberwell, I want to increase bids there because obviously I'm getting a lot of clients there. So spend the money where you're getting the money back. Right? And if Mount Waverley over here, I'm not getting many clients, I want to decrease bids because there's a lot of window shoppers or just wasted clicks in that area, all right? You just want to hone in on where the money's coming from and stop spending money in areas that are really shit. Now, if you set up your tracking like other people where you tap on this radius area and drop this massive ugly pin like that, and obviously you can increase and decrease it, but you don't get this ability to do bid adjustments, okay? So later on, after you've got some good conversion data, some good click data and everything like that, you can't actually do bid adjustments on areas that are working better than others. So make sure to not do it this way, do it the other way how I told you, because this will save you so much money in the long run and will make your Google Ads convert way better. So now we're just gonna tap on save, and we're going to go down to the second biggest mistake that new advertisers make on Google Ads, and it's its location options. Google tries to force you on presence or interest. If you have it on presence or interest, this means that anyone can see your ad from around the world. They can be in a foreign land and see your ad, click on it, call you up, tell you that you've set up your ads the shit way, and go and sell you on their marketing service, right? But to save you that hassle of going through that or just getting a bunch of irrelevant clicks, we want to keep this on presence, people in or regularly in your included locations, because then your ads only show to people that live in your area or are regularly in your area, which is absolutely perfect for us. Now, I do just want to say, I do have my advertising course linked straight down the description. It goes through Google Ads, Facebook ads, and automating your entire business. It's literally everything I know about marketing. I even train my marketing agency team on that course. If you're interested in doubling your profits from Google Ads, Facebook ads, and everything like that, make sure to go join the course. All right, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna scroll down, we're gonna go to audience segments, and this is the same thing with the locations. We wanna be doing this as well. We wanna select all these. If you're a brand new account, you probably won't have this option here to select all, so you just gotta go on a browse and then just go through here and select a bunch of these. So what this gives us the ability to do is the same thing as before. We can do bid adjustments later on based around which audience segment is converting better and which ones are converting worse. So just say home improvement converts really well. We can actually increase our bids here, and just say homes and gardens or shoppers is converting really poorly. We can just decrease bids here, okay? These are perfect, just select all of them because you want all of the data. And make sure to keep this on observation mode. Now we can go down to more settings. We can put in an ad schedule. Majority of auto repair shops love to just go Monday to Fridays. They don't really like running ads on the weekends, but it's completely up to you, okay? Now what we're gonna do now is just tap on next. We're gonna tap on next again. And then for keyword and asset generation, honestly, right now, this has been destroying the ability to publish your campaigns. I don't know why. Google's $1 billion company and they're still messing this up. So we're just gonna skip this for right now. Doesn't really matter anyway. We want to manually put in our headlines and keywords and everything like that so we can actually have an unfair advantage, all right? So what we want to do here is paste in all those keywords that we grabbed at the start, that we copied over, pasted into our notes. We want to use them right now. So bang, just like this. And now we want to make all these exact match. So how we do this is we just put these little bracket around the keywords like this, and this will make it exact match, just like as you can see here. Now to break down the different types of keywords, there's broad match, which is nothing around it, phrase match, which is the quotation marks around it, and exact match, which is the brackets around it. So broad match will just basically show your ads to anything slightly relevant, all right? It's absolutely horrible in my opinion. You waste a shit ton of money on useless clicks that just go nowhere, okay? So to avoid that, you could put it on phrase match or exact match. Phrase match just only shows your ads to the exact keyword and things that are pretty relevant to it, but exact match only shows your ads to people typing in that exact keyword, okay? So this is what we want. We want exact match in my opinion. These are definitely the best ones. I always go with these over phrase match, at least majority of the time, depending on which business, but for mechanics, I definitely would go with exact match. So bang, I've made all these exact match. We're just gonna scroll down now. What we wanna do is put in our phone number right off the bat. So we're just gonna tap on calls, tap on our phone number. When people type up, you know, car mechanic near me and our ad pops up, they get the ability to call the ad directly from the ad, or they can tap on the big blue headlines and it'll take them to the website. They can call us there or fill out our form, okay? So tap on apply. Now what we want to do is fill out a bunch of different headlines. You can put in about 15 headlines here. I probably won't because it's a demonstration ad account, but we're going to put in some really punchy good ones for you. So bang, I've just pasted in a bunch of different headlines that are absolutely killer. There is still a secret headline that I want to show you in a minute, but these are the type of headlines that work really well for mechanics. When people search for mechanics, their biggest fear is getting ripped off because it happens a lot, okay? So the best thing that you can do is be the absolute opposite of that stingy guy that rips everybody off and be as honest and transparent as possible, right? And people love that in ads because it builds trust with them instantly. So when somebody sees headlines like this is absolutely killer. You know, repairs you actually need. We explain before we fix, okay? How many times you had problems where the mechanic just fixes stuff, they don't call you beforehand, right, to tell you, hey, you've got this issue, and they just fix it and then charge you an extra $1,000. It's bloody annoying and clients hate it, right? Don't be that guy, be the guy that calls them up, tells them the issue, and then ask if they want it to be fixed, okay? It's a massive problem, so be the opposite and lead with it. Like this one here, we actually pick up the phone. There's a lot of mechanics out there that just don't pick up the phone, all right? It's really annoying for a client. So if you lead with that with one of the headlines, they're gonna go and call you, okay? All right, we're gonna put in a secret headline right now. So what we wanna do is put in this little squiggly bracket and tab on keyword insertion. All right, now we're just gonna paste in one of our keywords that, that we're bidding on. We're just gonna quickly change this over to title case, just the actual default text. And now we're gonna select this on title case as well and tap on apply. Okay, we're gonna pin this into position 1. You can pin headlines so your headlines always stay in the same spot. It does affect ad strength. Right now it's at average, but it will, take it to poor if you pin multiple headlines, okay? I don't really care about the ad strength. It is a useless metric. It doesn't actually change how well your ads perform. Now let's scroll up and start looking at the ad right now. So bang, as you can see right now, this is punchy as hell. As you can see, somebody clearly just typed in auto repair shop near me. So that's how the keyword insertion works. No matter what keyword that they typed into the search bar, right? Since we're on exact match, it's going to be that exact phrase. It will then use that as the very first headline every single time. You can't be any more relevant to what the searcher is searching than literally the words that they typed into the search bar, okay? And then right after it, looking for a mechanic question mark, because clearly they are, all right? Super relevant, super punchy, and then obviously Google's gonna select randomly different second headlines to use, or you can pin them in if you'd like. So if you wanna go by that trust area, you can go and pin this second headline in like this, and bang, car mechanics near me, we explain before we fix. Instant trust builder, literally instant trust builder. So what we're gonna do now is start building out the descriptions. So let's scroll down to the descriptions and start putting them in. Bang, here's my 2 descriptions right here. Let's scroll up and have a look at it. So as you can see, I like to lean on the side of, hey, we're not gonna rip you off like other people, right? We're better than them, we actually care about you. This angle absolutely rips for car mechanics, okay? We don't upsell repairs you don't need. Trusted Chadston car mechanic, upfront quotes, real fixes, and fast turnaround. Call a mechanic you trust, all right? This is an absolutely killer ad, in my opinion. This would rip. It'd get heaps of clicks and heaps of conversions, okay? So we're gonna scroll down and we're going to put in images. By the way, you can put in 4 different descriptions. I do recommend doing this just so you have a couple of extra options as well. Now for images, you might not have images just yet if you haven't had Google Ads for very long. If you're a brand new beginner, this takes a couple of weeks to kick in and give you the ability to do it. But if you've had it for a while, you can just tap on add images and then just add in different images. I'll personally pick images that have you or some of your workers in the photo just because this builds a lot of trust, because people can actually see the person that's going to do the job. I wouldn't use shitty stock photos. I would just use real actual photos. Now what we want to do now is just put in our business name here, add in your logo here, and then you can add in different site links as well. Now we have site links. These are just different links to different parts of your website. I recommend putting in about 4 of these. You want to have these things based around, getting that quote. So you could have things like book online today, right? That's a really punchy site link because people will see the whole ad and then they'll see this giant little button down here, book online today, right? Absolutely killer. So adding about 4 different site links all around different things that are going to push them to really click on your ad. Okay, now we're going to get out of this and we're going to go down to callouts. You can add these in, they're just little snippets at the very end of your description. It's completely up to you if you want to use them. I personally don't that much, they're just not that good. And now we can go down to more assets. There's promotions if you want to use promotions. I prefer to just run promotions in the headlines instead of actually a promotions tab. You can add pricing if you need to, I personally wouldn't. And everything else here is honestly just useless. I just wouldn't touch it. And by the way, don't worry about the ad strength. It literally means nothing. So what we're going to do now is tap on save and we're going to tap on next. And now we just want to set in our daily budget. How I like to set these up is I grab whatever our maximum cost per click is. So if it's $7, I want to times that by 10 clicks, right? Which would equal $70 per day for our daily budget. This just basically guarantees that we'll get at least 10 clicks per day. If you've got a good website that converts anywhere from 20 to 30%, that's 2 to 3 quotes right there. And obviously not every click is going to be $7. It's anywhere from $1.88 to $7. So you probably get anywhere from 15 to 20 clicks per day, okay? Once you've done that, just tap on next. Now you have to confirm that it's you right now, otherwise you won't get the ability to publish the campaign. Obviously, if right now I'm not actually going to publish this campaign, it's a demonstration ad for you guys, but do not worry about this bidding strategy over here, how it has a little warning sign. Don't stress, okay? This is just because we've started the campaign on clicks instead of conversions, which is exactly what you want to do. Google's just trying to force you to be on conversions instead of clicks. We don't want that. Once you've confirmed that it's you, you get an ability to publish the campaign up here and then down here. All right, guys, if you do want that unfair advantage in your business, there is a link in the description to my advertising course. I'll teach you everything I know about Google Ads, Facebook ads, and automating your entire business. Go check it out.